Hello and welcome along to episode 128 of the Don Michele sponsored A View from Section C. Senior's feeling a bit cold. The coffee's haven't warmed him up yet. We're close to getting that hot water bottle for him from Buy Me a Coffee because he's sitting there with his fucking jumper on, cold already.
You're sitting with a sweatshirt on here,
Yeah, we've got nothing underneath it. It's just fucking Under Armour. Anyway, how are you?
Freezing. I've been outside playing with the dog with discs. Stupid rubber disc things. He's running about mad. So I've been out there for the last 20 minutes. Absolutely freezing. But good, Junior. Good. Start of another week.
It is the start of the week. It's the earliest we've done a podcast in a while because we are recording Monday night, finishing work, straight on to this. But we had to get one in because we've got far too much on throughout the week. We've got to get one game previewed for the Stars at the weekend. We've got a game preview also for Rockets talk and that. And that's how we're going to start off with the show this week, Senior. We are going to go straight into Rockets talk and we'll come on to the Don Michele winner in that in a bit. But Rockets talk is going to start. It is our Axis property sponsored Rockets talk. And Senior, I thought this week I'm going to have a wee bit of a change, a wee bit of a difference in this for Rockets Talk. And I actually get the man on that sponsors this segment of the show through Axis Property. It is none other than Dundee Rockets defenseman, Mr. Andy Henderson.
Hello, how are we doing?
Good, Andy.
How are you?
Yeah, very good, thanks. Very good. Happy to be on. Happy to be on.
Yeah, delighted to have you on.
Firstly, thank you for sponsoring the segment of the show.
Anytime at all. My pleasure.
How is Axis going?
Yeah, really well. I've got a couple of things on the go just now, so it's kind of there. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll certainly be pushing it a lot more. We've got probably 6 or 7 going to be coming on this month, which is great. But yeah, I've been doing other stuff for the last year and a half, and because I sold so many properties in Dundee during my time at Remax, when I stepped away from that into something else, I used to get asked like 4 or 5 times a month, "Can you sell my house?" And I never used to be able to service any clients because I never had the option to do so. Whereas now, my situation at my other job has kind of changed a bit, and I'm allowed to do my own thing a bit more. So, yeah, here we are, and yeah, it's great because it takes me back to before, and it's good fun. So I'm really looking forward to getting my teeth stuck into it properly again.
No, absolutely. And I think the thing is that, we've all seen you from when you started it at Remax and kind of building your way through to where you're at now. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm not looking forward to seeing your pretty face all over the fucking city again. I'm telling you. Just sick, fed up seeing your face on Remax posters before. And now I'm going to see it again.
Well, Laura, you'll be glad to know that my face will not be on the board this time.
Okay, good. I'll not feel as bad when they see your face when we're driving past, basically. Again.
So there's a lot of access boards out there just now, so keep an eye out, everyone.
No, absolutely.
Coming to a home near you.
Indeed. But yeah, so we are on Rockets Talk. We'll get into it. So obviously, Andy, home win at the weekend against Northair. 14 goals to 1. For me, obviously we were there. I don't think the game was as reflective of how poor. I thought Northair played better than a 14-1 scoreline.
They've got some decent players, some good skaters as well. A young team that skate well. Probably more individuals than a team. It's kind of passed to one guy and one guy takes the puck down the ice. They've got one guy, number 18, that's pretty decent. Obviously scored a goal, had another couple of breakaways that Ewan saved. But I think that they're a young team. I think that if they all stay together in 3, 4, 5 years' time, I think they'll be a decent side. It's just a case of they're all pretty new to SNL. All the younger guys that are good are pretty new to SNL. But I think once they get a bit of time, they'll do okay. But yeah, I agree. I don't think the scoreline reflected. It's tough because when you go 5-6-1 up, 10-1 up, these teams, it's like they've got absolutely no chance. And we only 1-0 up until the glass shattered.
Until JD broke the plexi.
Until JD broke the plexi, yeah. they did well to hold the score at 1-0.
Yeah.
And then I think as soon as we started scoring goals, it was like game over within about 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah. What was it? Was it 2-0 or 2-1 at the end of the first?
Yeah, it was 1-0. It was 1-0 up until JD broke the plexi. Then it went 2-0, 3-1. I think it was 3-1.
Yeah.
Because I'd seen the score at the end of the first period on social media, and it was like 2-0, and I thought, okay, might be, North Ayr are maybe playing well.
Mm-hmm,
and then the next thing I seen was the final score, and it was like 14-1, and you think, wow, what's...
I know, and it's hard because the SNL at the moment, and it was kind of like this last year as well. It's kind of split into two sections. You got your top teams that all compete, all have a decent game, and any team on their day could beat any team. And then you got the bottom half of the league that really struggles. I don't think Kilmarnock won a game last year. So
we got one. We got one win.
Did they?
We got it against North Ayr.
Okay, so there you go. But it's hard because it must be tough. It must be tough to show up to training every week.
Absolutely.
To show up to game. I mean, they're travelling all over the place, especially this year. Whitley, Dumfries.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going getting beat 16, 20-0, 20, Aberdeen beat Kelly 23-1. Something like that the other night. It's hard to get motivated for a game like that.
Yeah. But it does, I don't think it helps when you've got a team like the Rockets, even Aberdeen, that, your goal scoring spread is so much. At the weekend, John Gordon with a goal, Consus with 3, Rio had 2, Sam McCoskey with 2, Nevo had 3, Jack obviously chipped in there, Cam and Lewis McIntosh.
Yeah.
But then you look at the other side of it, you've got JD with 6 assists, Sean with 3 assists, and yourself with 3 assists.
Yeah,
so
I know.
There's so much point production over the whole team.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's one of the areas that we kind of shine is the depth that we've got. We've got 3 solid lines that can compete realistically with any team on their day. The SNL is a lot better than it's ever been before. It really is. Like when I first came back from down south in like 2018, the SNL was terrible. It really wasn't. It wasn't great. I don't say terrible, but it wasn't great. And I mean, now I would say that the SNL is probably better than the league I was playing in down south now. So it's good. It's great that the game's evolving. It's great for Scottish ice hockey. It's just a shame for these smaller teams that haven't been able to progress the same as the other teams, and it kind of shows that split in the league.
And that's it. You touched on it yourself, Andy, that the league is split. The game I'm looking forward to, okay, there's Aberdeen, right? But it's what happens when the Rockets, Edinburgh, begin to come up against Whitley Warriors. To me, that's going to be the sort of, are Whitley that far ahead of everybody?
Yeah, for sure.
Or, are the Rockets got that strength and depth that can match them? Yeah. I think for any team in Scotland, the Rockets will match any team in Scotland for depth. But it's just this thing. To me, Whitley's an unknown quantity this season.
Yeah, definitely.
We've not been up here for a long, long time. First time that they're going to play in the SNL. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see what comes out of that game.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think that, I've not really been paying attention too much to the scores with the other teams. Have they played any of the big teams yet?
I think they played Kirkcaldy.
They beat Kirkcaldy.
It's going to be interesting. The only thing that you could compare it to really is a couple of seasons ago, the Comets played against Whitley. A couple of games, I think, in like a Challenge Cup, and the Comets beat them, or they beat them once. So I mean that gives us a bit of positivity for sure. And you want to go in that game with a bit of positivity, because if you go in with a mindset of, oh, we're not sure here, Whitley are a good side, it's the first time, they want to make a statement, you're like, oh, you're kind of behind the 8 ball. Whereas if you go in, you think, well, look, half of our team beat them a couple of seasons ago. This is more than doable. We've got to be on the ball, and we've got to be doing what we can.
Yeah. And the thing about it is as well is you guys will be wanting to put a statement out to them. This is not all about, what are Whitley going to be like, or Whitley do this, will Whitley do that. This will be the Rockets wanting to put a statement out as well, to say, by the way, you're coming in to our league. This is the league that we won last season. You're the new guys, no us,
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's going to be interesting. I really do. I'm really looking forward to it, because listen, that's the games that you want to play in. You don't want to be playing in the games where you're winning 14-1.
Yeah.
I want to be going out there and, I actually said it to somebody on the bench on Saturday night. You don't feel like, see, when you win 14-1, you don't feel like you deserve to win. Yeah. When you play, you're playing in a game and it's a tight game and it's 1-1 and you score in the last 30 seconds. Those are the games that you want to play in. That's the games where you get to the end and you're like, we deserved that.
Yeah.
We got something from it. You learned something. I mean, it's been good in a sense that we've had these 3 games. Now, bear in mind, I didn't play the first 2 games. I was busy with work, but the last one, obviously, I know how the games went, but it's been good because we didn't play any pre-season games. So these first 3 games have been like our warm-up games, been like our pre-season games, and then we're leading into Aberdeen this week. And it means that we've had a chance to kind of break into things. The downside to that is you've not had a challenge yet. But you can't have your cake and eat it, right? You've got to either go straight into it or have a bit of a warm-up.
For sure.
But, we actually, although the score was 14-1, we actually played quite well. Like, we implemented the systems well. We didn't get scrappy. Sometimes when you're playing against teams like that, it's easy to cut corners. And one thing that Jeff said in the change room after is that we stayed to the structure. We kept playing our systems, and I mean, that's one positive to roll into next week, to roll into this week.
Yeah, no, definitely. As you say, that coming in, it's Aberdeen. It's your first big challenge of the season. We all know that even in all other sports as well, Aberdeen Dundee's a big rivalry. What's the, obviously you've got your training this week and stuff, you're just out the weekend and stuff, but what's the message that Jeff's been putting out to you guys straight away about this one?
Well, it's the same as any bigger team, like you've said. All the top teams are it can go either way. If one of them plays well, then they're going to beat the other, and that's the way it is in the SNL now. One thing that Jeff's been big on is statement. This is our chance to kind of kick the first big game off of the season with a statement. And listen, if we play well, we play hard, we stick to our systems, we'll beat Aberdeen 9 out of 10 games. If we stay structured, we stay disciplined, we limit the mistakes. Because, like you say, a team like Aberdeen, you make a mistake, they'll cost you. They will. If we're disciplined and we're structured, we'll be fine. I mean, I'm confident in that, and Jeff's massive on that as well. On our day, no team in this league will beat us if we play to the way we can play. And so it's just tightening up a bit, not making any mistakes, and making sure that we stick to the systems that Jeff hammers into us every week, and we'll be fine.
Yeah. Like we had Jeff on last season, and he said that, and he was going for the treble last season. I think the Rockets fell one short. It was 2 out of 3, but he said exactly the same message as you said, Andy. That in that league, if you guys play to the best of your ability and don't get lackadaisical, then I get cocky, then I get overconfident, then you will beat everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
But you've got to prove that.
Yeah, definitely. And because any of the big teams can take points off each other, it's important that you remember that going into these games. So we just need to go in with the right mindset, the right frame of mind. We need to stick to the systems. We need to work hard, and we'll win. We will win. It's just a case of doing what we need to do, doing what we've been doing at training every week, and it'll be fine. We'll go in there. We'll get the win. I mean, it's a tough place to play. It's a tough place to play, and you've got to get up for games like that because the crowd is like the sixth man on the ice. So you need to get yourself up for these types of games. But like I said, that's the games that you want to play in. You want to be playing in these games where there's a lot of fans there. They're shouting, they're swearing. That's if you can't get yourself up for a game like that, then you shouldn't be playing hockey. And we did well in Aberdeen last year, so we should be fine. I mean, I'm confident. We're all confident. All the boys are confident going into the weekend, and we know what we need to do.
Yeah, and I think it's what you say. It's having that right mindset, and I think still a young laddie, but you've been round teams in that up and down the country, the Tigers and the Comets. But what is just different about the Rockets now in that mindset that everyone's putting into the club?
Yeah, you feel like you've got an obligation to do right by the club purely because the SNL is an amateur league. We're treated like professional athletes. We don't get paid. But apart from that, we're treated like professional athletes. So for sure, you've got an obligation to go out there and work as hard as you possibly can because you know how much is going on behind the scenes. You know how much Rab and Stu, even guys like PC, Jack Robertson, Jeff, of course, and then all like my sister, Mandy, this Gaynor Robertson. There's so many people behind the scenes that work so hard in order to make the Rockets what it is. My mum. So
can't forget her, Andy.
I know.
I can't believe your mum was listening to me.
I was really into it there. Christ, that would have been a bad one.
That was going to be a sore one.
But yeah, I mean, it's important that you remember that because nobody's paid for any of that kind of thing. The least you can do is go out and give it your all, right? And the boys do. Everyone does. I think the only big mistake we made last year was unfortunate because it was in the playoffs. And that's just sometimes the way that it goes. You can't win them all, as I say, I guess. I mean, you can, but when you make silly mistakes, you can't. And I just think that we went into that game with the wrong mindset, the wrong mentality. We probably thought we were untouchable because of how well we did all season. And then, wrong judgment call. Before you know it, you've knackered it. Exactly. And I think that as bad as it was at the time, I think that it was a big learning curve for a lot of the guys because we then realised that we can get beat here. And if we don't show up and work hard, we'll get beat. And I think that everyone's learned from that. So I think we're ready for the treble this year. We just need to tighten things up, not get too cocky or confident. Play with confidence, of course, but we can't be thinking, "Oh, we are great, we are the Rockets," because that's not the right attitude to go out and win, especially trophies. So for sure, we've got the capability to do it. We just need to work hard and not make any mistakes, not make any bad judgment calls, and we'll be fine.
Yeah. And there's plenty of teams in there wanting to knock you down, isn't there?
Listen,
if there's a team anybody wants to beat, it's the Rockets.
For sure. And it's good in a sense as well because it means that people are getting up for the games. And I mean, you're right. if there was one team that everyone wants to beat, and I think it's probably because it's the two teams have come together, and you know, that's just the way it goes, I suppose. But I mean, it's great. We welcome that. We want the challenge of everyone wanting to beat us. We want people getting up for that game because like I say, the better standard of teams you're playing against, the better it forces you to be yourself. And that's only going to make us better and stronger as a team. So for sure, we welcome that.
Yeah. Well, Andy, thank you for your time. I know you've got a bairn in the background there, so I can see you a couple of times like, oh no. But no, we do appreciate your time. We know you're a busy man. We wish you all the best for certainly the season, but definitely this weekend. Big game.
Yeah.
Have you got a score prediction?
Oh no, I don't want to jinx it.
Nah.
Don't want to jinx it. I'll message you. I'll message you, and we can share it after the game.
Right. Okay. And if you're well off, you're going to get a podcast call out for it.
Love it. Love it. Not like that pressure, eh, boys?
I know, definitely.
I know. But no, we appreciate your time, mate. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, guys.
We'll catch up soon. All right.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thanks, Andy.
Right. Thanks, Andy.
See you soon. See ya.
So, yes, Andy Henderson kicking off the show there for Rockets Talk. Senior, big game Saturday, eh?
Oh, it certainly is, eh? And you know what? It's good that we've sort of linked in with the Rockets as well. Because it's a different perspective, eh? It's not, as Andy says, it's no professional league. It's amateur. You play football, you play basketball. Everybody that we sort of speak to and go about with they're amateur. They're no professional.
Yeah.
So it's good to get a different aspect on ice hockey from being the Stars as the professional team to looking at the Rockets, how they go about things. And listen, Jeff said it before, eh? They're a professional outfit in an amateur league, as Andy says. Didn't I get paid for that, right? I didn't mean it that way, but they behave like professionals. They get treated like professionals. So then the on-ice product has got to be professional as well. So, yeah, it'll be a tough game for them up in Aberdeen, though, I must admit. It'll be tough.
Yeah. I was going to make a comment, but I'll know. We'll wait till after that about Aberdeen. Go on to our two-way watch. MB Valeting Services sponsored. Obviously, Jaden Baxter is up at Aberdeen Lynx, former product of the Dundee Stars development and also part of the Dundee Stars Elite League side. So they beat the Solway Sharks by 5-3 at the weekend up in Aberdeen. Jaden had no points in the game. Aberdeen outshot Solway 57-29. Absolutely peppered them. But Senior, we might need to add a wee something in here.
How is this going to work? Am I thinking what you're speaking about? We another two-way watch.
Well, it's not a two-way.
No,
we're not putting that out there. Okay. He guessed it. It was a guess.
He guessed it. So do we put a guest watch?
Guest watch, that's what it is. It's guest watch. So guest watch, sponsored by MB Valeting Services. None other than our wee pal Louis Thompson, one of our own Section C, guested for Solway at the weekend due to them being short of numbers. Tremendous to see Louis making his SNL debut.
Yeah, because it was his birthday that other week. His dad put up some incriminating photos on, by the way.
I know,
there was some
brilliant
belters in there, but it just goes to show when you see him sitting in front of it now, or standing in front of it now, how much he's grew and came on. He's you could see him. He's now turning into a man. And for Louis' development, it's probably the step that he needs to take is getting to SNL. He guessed it for Solway. We'd all want him to play for the Rockets, will want him to get regular shifts for the Rockets. But if he can't get that just yet, then, by all means, go and try and get experience as a guest
if you're asked. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. So, well done, Louis.
Well done, Louis. A wee pal. So, SNL standings currently looks like this. Whitley Warriors still top, 5 games, 5 wins. Aberdeen second, 5 games, 4 wins and 1 loss. Edinburgh in third, 4 games, 4 wins. The Kestrels played 8 games. 3 wins, 3 losses, 2 overtime losses. We're only in the 6th of October and they've played 8 games. The Rockets sitting 5th, 3 games, 3 wins. And then going down the table, Paisley, North Ayr, the Sharks, and Kilmarnock Thunder. As you're expecting so far, Senior?
Yeah. Like, they've played various sort of numbers of games, but the way it's went, it's probably close to what I expected. Whitley not losing the game, Edinburgh not losing the game, and the Rockets not losing the game. Lynx losing 1, and that's no disrespect to the Kestrels, but that's probably the top 4 in the league.
Yeah.
And then for that middle slot, you're then looking at the Kestrels and Paisley, and then the bottom 3 being the Wild, the Sharks, and the Thunder. So, yeah, probably as much as I would have expected this now. The Rockets have got their first real challenge coming up this week. And as Andy says, it's away from home, so the crowd will be against them as well. So, yeah. Hopefully they've still got that zero in the lost column.
Indeed. Senior, it's time to bring it on. It's the Don Michele competition. So we do have...
we've got a few.
6 people guessed correctly on Matt Berry scoring the first goal of the game. It was Matt Berry, was it?
It was Matt Berry. So.
If not, I've fucked this up and we've got 6 people that said Matt Berry on the wheel.
No, it was him sitting thinking, God, I can't believe we got 6 people got 5-4 on penalty shots.
Oh, fucking hell.
But Matt Berry scored the first goal, and to be honest with you, he had lovely hands to get that first goal.
Lovely hands. Yeah. So the correct guessers: Jen Dempster again, Liam Patrick, Mandy Johnson in there, Senior, Roberta Coates, Sarah Ann, and Mary O'Connor. And Mary won a voucher last season as well. So good to see a few names in there that haven't been on the wheel yet. Good to see a couple of people that have been on there already and not won yet, and with another chance. And also good to see returning winners back into the wheel. Senior, we'll get a wee shuffle so that folk think it's fixed. Ken what they're like. Oh, you never did a shuffle. Oh, you never did this. Oh, your stepdad, fucking father-in-law won it. Oh, fucking this and that. Fucking.
And that was only me complaining.
Yeah, I know. Right, Senior. Spin the wheel.
Go for it. Off you pop, Junior. Here it goes. Looks like a kaleidoscope. Should get your unique background music. There it is, Junior.
And Mary it O'Connor. Is a previous winner, Mary O'Connor, with the win. Now, Senior, it's a Monday night, right after the Belfast game, and I'm feeling really generous in that I'm going to do a wee runner-up prize here for a View from Section C mug. Just because I can.
On then, Junior.
Just because I can. Let's spin the wheel again. 2 wheel spins in one night. Is it going to stop?
It's red.
Jen Dempster. So congratulations on winning the mug.
Yeah. Poor Sarah Ann must have been sitting there going, it's me. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, no, it's gone. It's gone. She's probably sitting there going, I want the fucking mug anyway. I want the £50 voucher.
Anyway. I'd rather get the £50 voucher. Yeah. Stick your mug up your ass.
Sorry, there's just a cat just randomly come in the room there. She's managed to open the door. Thanks just trying to come on the show. This is what it is now, folks. It's just all went to fuck. The whole show.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mary, I'll be in touch about your voucher. Congratulations again on guessing Matt Berry and getting it correct. And
Junior, it'll be good if you actually gave the one their voucher this week. Yeah,
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Best
Call
bit is,
out.
I said to Leah right last week. I messaged her about it, and I said, "Now, where do you sit? Just sit along for you, actually, just behind the young wards, i.e., Megan and Stephen."
Right.
I was like, "Okay, great, Kimmer. You sit beside Andre and that. Fabulous. Remind us though to come and see you because I'll probably forget." She went, "I will do." I was already halfway at the rink and I went, "Fuck if I got that voucher."
Hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Right, and Junior, this is how people didn't take you serious, eh? And they take me serious on this show, eh?
Okay. So, just on that, we will look at our 51 Club sponsored game reviews from the weekend. Before we do, I would like to thank our wee pal Amy for our cookies and the white chocolate blondies at the game last night. It was absolutely tremendous. They were amazing.
They were very tasty, by the way, were they?
I've just remembered again. I forgot. I've no messaged her mum back. Her mum messaged us about it and totally forgot to message her back. My memories get terrible. I feel like I'm the 60-year-old. No, you. But yes, it was really good. S'more cookies there were. White chocolate blondie. Oh, it was just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
And
so
they had that. They had that wee crisp on the outside.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
But what we're going to say, the way, you know what I mean? Is this what it's going to be like every game now? She's going to come up with cakes and just so she gets a shout out on the show.
Hope so.
Because it works. It works.
To be fair, I think this is the third show in a row where we've actually had to give her a shout out. It was her birthday, and then she came up to see you last week, and then now she came up with this. Come what? We'll hate to just start calling it, the Amy Show, because it's not really junior and senior anymore. It's a view from Section C with Amy now.
Yeah,
so
that's what it could be.
That's it. We're going to hate it. That's it. We're just taking change the show. We're taking it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'll go.
Right. Saturday night, we got our league campaign off to start. Senior, we spoke about him last week, and he came up with a good.
Close, Junior. I was close.
We both were. Jordan Southern, 16:33 on the power play, gave Sheffield a 1-0 lead end of the first period. Johnny McBean, assisted by Bean and Garrigan, at 27:34 tied the game. And then it just went a bit Pete Tongfey there. Kevin Tansey at 30:40. Evan Jasperson at 31:50 on the power play. Jordan Southern doubled his scoring on the power play at 38:41. Start of the third period, quick goal. Ryan Tate, 41:57, short-handed. And Una Hoodla at 48:22, giving Sheffield a 6-1 victory over the Stars.
Yeah.
Senior, what can you say?
There's not much you could say. Again, we've went into Sheffield and we've just not performed. And if you didn't perform, then that's what happens. I seen we're getting the goal back to equalise. We're getting it 1-1, and then as you said there, it just went wrong. Mm-hmm. One thing that really surprised me over the whole weekend, because that happened the Belfast game as well, is that our penalty killing. Our penalty killing's better than that.
Yeah,
you know, and it is, and that's no a slight to say that I'm slagging them off, because Sheffield scored 3 power play goals. They scored the short-handed goal as well. So we're special teams. We're just not very good. But more so, it's the penalty killing, which is normally absolutely top notch.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever Sheffield did on their power play worked, because they scored 3 of them.
Yeah.
But
I think,
listen, Junior, they'll like you move into Sunday, right? And Sheffield get beat at home from Glasgow, right? And as I was reading it today, there's people saying that players should get punted, their season tickets getting ripped up, and what because you got beat. That just goes to show the entitlement. Oh, we got beat at him for Glasgow. That's it. Him no going back. Him ripping my season ticket up. He should get sacked. He's shite and whatever. Yeah. You beat Dundee 6-1 the night before. What? And then you're suddenly handing that's it. Sheffield are a very good team. And we've said that those Stars fans who were lucky enough to see Jordan Southern for 3 games will understand why Sheffield signed him at 35 years of age.
Yeah.
He is a top D-man. Right?
Yeah.
Great player.
Yeah. And I think the thing is, Senior, as well, that we'll hate to remember that there's a number of boys in the team this year that haven't yet experienced other teams other than Belfast, Fife, Glasgow. You know, Bowdens, for example. Okay, Schoonbarrow have played against Sheffield last year, but it's a newer kind of look Sheffield team. It's not a Cardiff team.
He's a totally different team, is he?
Yep. Cruz, not experienced them yet, not experienced that arena yet. So, you know, for me, it's a poor result. It's a disappointing result in how emphatic the win is for the Squealers. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think we can be too hard on it because, it's the first time I've seen Sheffield this year. And you know what? Now we'll know what to expect for it.
Exactly. We got beat 6-1, right? We could have got beat 1-9. But I still got beat. So it's just that's what happens. And then I just think back to last season, right? If that was Richard Sabel on the go at Sheffield, right, and he's then on the bench on the Sunday, right? You'd have looked down there, and to me, I think Sabel would have been sort of quite disappointed, quite downhearted, and you know, just didn't look right. Yet you looked down last night at Emil Cruz, and he was loving life. And to me, was. He was quite happy, and he's there for his mate, as in Fisk.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I took it that he could have done the same. He could have been well pissed off and whatnot. But you're right. It's a learning. He's an experienced netminder, but it's still a learning curve. He's coming to a new team and a new country and a new league, and he's got to get used to it.
Yeah. Couple of shout outs actually for our goalie tandem already. Last weekend they were playing the bingo song, you know, the and I watched Jarrett the whole time it was on, and he's sitting clapping his glove hand to his blocker and going woo the whole time, and he looked up at me and I caught eyes with it. It was just I'm sitting doing this right now on the bench. Yep, I am. And then I looked down last night when the goal went to review. After it was given, they went back to review and they were playing Country Roads. And all of a sudden, bang the drum, and Cruz looks up, and I just catch eyes with him, and he just goes, "Yep, keep going. Let's keep going." I like how much of they always say it, right? And they did that whole video with Jarrett in the pre-season kind of thing of goalies are special. Special people, goalies. You've got to be a special type of person to be a goalie. And I could see that Cruz, I think, might be that special type of person with Jarrett. And I think the two of them are fitting in really well together.
I would agree with you. I think, you know, sometimes we've maybe been a bit harsh on our goalies in years gone past. Cruz got 6 put past him, but were the 6 of them his fault?
Yeah,
I never seen them, so I couldn't say if they were or not. But from what I heard, he had a good game in Sheffield, and they still put 6 past him. There's only so much a goalie can do. I think as a team, though, I think they know how to play with Jarrett. Right, they just need to get the same with Cruz. because they're two different goalies.
Mm-hmm.
Cruz tends to like to come away from his net, and Jarrett tends to sort of, because he's such a big guy, he tends to sit back in his net.
Yeah.
So the D-men will collapse in on him. Now, if the D-men are continually collapsing on Jarrett, if they collapse in on Cruz, they're going to hit him on the way out because he wants to go out there to challenge. So I think there's a balance in that has to happen with the D and the goalies.
Yeah.
But what I know, I said 5-1. It was 6-1. It was expected, from me anyway, it was expected we were going to get beat in Sheffield.
Yeah. Well, we want the Belfast game. Before we do, I do want to say that we should be giving Jarrett Fisk a lifetime contract right now. So, Belfast Giants at home on Sunday night after the travel back up the road. Matt Berry got the Stars 1-0 up, assisted by Nieminen and Nas at 6:04. Belfast equalised through Jordan Kawaguchi on the power play at 9:43. Stars made it 2 through Morten Jurgens, assisted by Bean at 25:32. Made it 3-1. Cameron Kiley, assisted by Yamamoto and Dow at 35:43. Ryan Smith pulled one back for the Giants at 44:44. Hampus Olsen, assisted by Yamamoto and Kiley at 47:04. Put Stars 4-2 up. Jordan Kawaguchi with his second in the power play, 48:26, made it a one-goal game. And Andy announced it like this, so I'm going to say it like he did. Nicholas Gay at 53:35 tied the game for Belfast. No goals in overtime. Dryden Dow with the penalty shot winning goal. In the shootout, 5-4 Stars.
Yeah. You'd have took that, especially after... Listen, you'd take a 5-4 shootout win over Belfast every game you play them, regardless of positions in cups or leagues or whatever. But to do it after getting beat 6-1 in Sheffield the night before says a lot about that group of players, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Because we could have come up the road we were possibly stripping with and just not perform. I think we got tired the longer the game went because we put so much effort in it, and you could see it that Belfast began to grow in confidence. But as you said, the big guy between the pipes then decided in the third period and overtime to show how good a netminder he is.
Yeah,
and he really saved us. But I'll tell you the goal of the night for me was Big Jurgens.
No.
One, the pass from Justin Bean.
Oh,
it's tremendous.
No, the first time he's done that this season.
Nah. And the finish, you're thinking it's Big Jurgens that's going to go down.
Ping!
He'll be unlucky, but what a finish. Roofed it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But, I think I'm still... Well, I would say the jury's out on one of the D-men, right? But for what I'm hearing, one of the D-men's fucking playing injured. Yeah. The boy's body's broken.
I'm not having it, I know. See how he's fucked.
Yeah. Whether it's true or not, that's what we're hearing. Yeah, and he's going out and he's putting the effort in. But I'll tell you, Justin Bean and D'Souza. D'Souza's loving life. I seen him at the end of the game as well when he's going around. He's loving it. But Justin Bean, what a player he is.
Jackson D'Souza's warm-up before the warm-up is
hilarious.
No. He's warm-up off the ice. So we were standing in the queue at the cafe and he's down at the skate hire bit and he's standing there giving it the full yoga and everything, like his breathing technique and his hands are out and everything, like properly. He's like, "How the fuck's he doing?" And then he goes straight like that. What is he, about 6'4" maybe?
Something like that.
About that. He's just standing completely straight. His legs are straight, doesn't bend the knees, and he's fully bent over, like touching his toes, and then he gives it the whole arms back up again like a fucking swan. And oh my god, honestly. proper like sounds like Pilates, yoga sort of stuff. He fucking. But again, it might be relax, calm him down, get his breathing regulated before he goes, get his warm up. But no, the water bottle as well, hilarious, absolutely hilarious.
But I thought, you know what, I thought it was an enjoyable game last night, and I'm not just saying that because we won. I thought it was end to end stuff. Anybody could have won it in the end, but as I say, to go down to Sheffield and get 6 foot past you, to come back up the road and then beat Belfast for a third time already this season, a third time.
No, can we play you every week?
And you know what? If we want to progress in this cup, we had to win. That was the whole thing about it. We had to win. Fife done a wee bottle of favour the night before, and then we've topped it off ourselves. Yeah.
One thing I will say though,
I'm not going to moan about officials, although the officials were pish. Right? It's just never leaving this show now, is it? Ever.
We're pish again. Oh, the first penalty call for Kawaguchi's goal. Graham had then set a bar for interference calls at that point. The puck had just and no more left his stick, and he hits him. It's not interference, and it's not many games. It's not a late hit either.
Yeah, but how many games have you seen that happening? Right. Whether it's happened by a Dundee player on the opposition or vice versa, and there's nothing called. Why call it last night?
I know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so senior 2 points makes the Challenge Cup standings look like this. So Glasgow now bottom, 6 games, 6 points. Fife up to third, 8 games, 7 points. Belfast in second again, after they were joint top on regulation wins. So 8 games, 10 points, and Stars top of the group again, 8 games and 11 points. 4 games left to play senior. We need to play all 3 of them away from home. And Fife
Glasgow
at home. Glasgow at home. Glasgow home. That's right. We missed the other Challenge Cup game. So Glasgow at home. So all 3 away games and Glasgow at home. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we've gave ourselves a big chance, but it's going to be difficult, especially now with 3 of the last 4 games away from home. It's going to be really tough. What I was looking at there on the graphic was the percentage. Was it 69% win percentage? Yeah, you'd be happy with that in the league season if you could hit 70%. So it's a very good start this season. Again, that the Sheffield game with it. It's a very, very good start to the season, and it's good. I think somebody posted it on social media. I think it was a Glasgow fan, and even though they're bottom, they were saying that isn't it good that at this point in the Challenge Cup, Belfast haven't won every single game and qualified already. Right, and if things could go the wrong way for them, and they could miss it.
Yeah, I know.
Which would be so funny.
Yeah.
As long as we're one of the teams that qualify.
Definitely. Senior, good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, so the good, we have just said it there, Junior. We beat Belfast again. Played 3, won 3, 6 points from Belfast. Who'd have thought that would happen? There's no lot of teams beat Belfast 3 times in a league season. Never mind just beat them 3 times in 8 games or something in the cup. So that's the good. The bad, touched on it last week, touched on it again this week. I think Ben Armquist missing is, I think it's upsetting the lines a bit. You could see Mark shuffled it again on Sunday from Saturday, where he ended up with Spencer, Otto, and Berry, but then he switched Schoonbear and Olsen about. I think when Ben comes back, that'll begin to balance the lines right out again. And the ugly, just for this weekend, were the special teams, and probably more so the penalty killing. I think there was something like three power play goals Saturday, 2 power play goals on Sunday, I think it was. And that is, as I said it earlier on, that is no like us. We are normally one of the better penalty killing teams in the league. I'm just gonna say that it's maybe just a blip because it's early season. Once they all get in it and know what they've got to do against other teams, as you said, for Aberdeen is playing in Belfast, Glasgow, and Fife, and then you get one game against Sheffield and they score 3 power plays. So maybe once we start getting into the league games, and we'll be touching on them, it'll be league games for a while now.
Yeah.
We'll maybe begin to see the penalty killing unit being what the Dundee Stars penalty killing unit has been before. So that's it.
Good. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to find the mute button there. I had a big sneeze.
You had a big sneeze. I thought I seen your head going down. Either that or I thought you were falling asleep.
Well, that as well. Listen, Senior, we had another Buy Me a Coffee this week from an anonymous donor.
Oh.
I know. However, what they put in it was fucking hilarious.
Does it give a clues on who it could be?
Yeah, no, but sorry, I was doing my best Billy McGuinness impersonation for last night when he tried to shout at somebody. Bastard! Hey!
Claudia,
no, it kind of did. It kind of does, but it doesn't. So,
right.
They've just said, as a former childhood season ticket holder who has recently become totally reinvested in hockey all over again, thank you. I don't really know many people who like the sport, so I always rely on the show for my fix. And in brackets, and unfortunately, a resident of Cambuslang, Paisley, North Lanarkshire, South Lanarkshire, Bishopbriggs, Cumbernauld, Renfrew these days, with a little sicky face emoji, keep it up, with a little rock sign and a black heart. So I don't know who it could be. But it's also somebody that doesn't stay in Dundee. Former childhood season ticket. They're going to be listening to this. They're going to be fucking pissing themselves laughing at us trying to figure out who this is now. Former childhood season ticket holder, right? So we had the very first season season ticket holder.
I've got a name. I've got a name in my head.
You?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe two names.
Okay. Are you sharing it or are you keeping it a secret?
Yes, I will. So
go share it.
Sinky's sister.
Nah. Could be actually.
Yeah.
Good shout.
Yeah. Or Lorraine.
Oh, yeah. Lorraine.
Yeah.
She wasn't a childhood season ticket holder though.
So that's how I'm thinking it could be Sinky's sister. Childhood season ticket holder.
We're going to find this out. I don't think she listens to this because she's a clan person now. So
hence why she's got the Glasgow canvas.
She just said that he could be he or she says that they're now unfortunately a resident of it. They didn't say they supported the clan.
Oh, right, okay.
But I'm trying to think. It's got to be somebody who's maybe ages with me. Oh, and saying that, though, it could be somebody just for maybe the last few years. It's maybe moved. Yeah, I don't know. Difficult, but thank you very much. Anyway,
whoever it was, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, we do appreciate it. Again, the QR code is above me if you do want to scan it somehow, if you're not watching this on your phone. No, Senior, you're pointing to the 51 Club sign.
51 Club sign's up there for me.
No, yeah, but you're. Am I doing it wrong now then? If I be pointing up here?
No.
Is it flipped for you? I don't know, Ken. Anyway, let's look ahead and no backward senior. Liam Mean Tattoo sponsored game preview. This weekend, we only have the one game, senior. We're away at Manchester on Saturday night, 7 p.m. face-off. If you are going down, make sure you sit on the other side of the commentary team with your drums, because, like the Fife fans, you'll get moved.
Yeah, seen that.
Fucking Egypt.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, my doorbell going there.
Senior's getting a delivery.
Yeah.
I hope it's a delivery and not a Deliveroo.
No, it's a delivery. For
Three
your
boys
mummy.
to watch out for, Senior. Gary Hayden, already
Yeah.
started season all competitions, 4 goals and 4 assists. Is it Brady Gilmore? Is it Brady, I think his name is?
I'm not 100% sure.
I think it could be Brady. It's somebody Gilmore. Brady Gilmore. 5 goals and 5 assists already this season as well. To be fair, I was just picking out another name purely because I know the type of player he can be and the physicalness and the dirtiness about him, but Lauren Ullett as well. So my 3 players to keep an eye on this weekend.
Yeah, Hayden was always a thorn in our side when he played at Glasgow.
He's found his clan form again.
He has, yeah. He's every time you hear the sort of Manchester, the scores or the scorers, Gary Hayden's name's mentioned. If the players think going into Fife was an issue, right? Wait till they go into fucking Manchester, right? Because that's an absolute shithole.
Shithole.
Yeah, and the guys will not be used to that, eh? Like they're going from one extreme to the other. Let's be honest, right? They've played in Belfast, they've played in Sheffield, they've played in obviously Dundee, they've played in Glasgow, they've been to Fife, and now they're going to want to Altrincham. It's
even Manchester.
It's a totally different ball game when you're down there. Eh? I think it'll be a tough game. They're a physical side. I'd like to think that if we could didn't get involved in it and let's, like what Andy Henderson touched on, let's do our jobs right.
Yeah.
I think we will have the skilled and faster players that could, if we do everything right, win the game down there.
Yeah. Think we'll win it?
Yes, I do. I think we'll win it in overtime. 3-2.
Okay. 3-2.
Yeah.
I am going to say... it's a tough one, this game. We're always shite in Manchester.
I know. But this is the thing, Junior. If we want to do something this year, it's games like Manchester away that we've got to go and pick up points.
I'm going to say 5-2 Manchester.
Oh, dear me. You heard it there, folks.
I think they'll score a short-handed goal. I think we'll just underperform in that rink because it's a shithole. And the boys won't be used to it yet.
Come on, Junior. What I'm hoping for, it's a one-game weekend, eh? Let's go and do it on one night. One night.
Yeah.
And it's a Saturday night, so you get the Sunday off.
You get the Sunday off.
Yeah.
That's good. Right. Senior?
Yeah.
It's fight night.
Junior versus Senior. The gloves are off. So it is time for our gloves off sponsor, Junior versus Senior. A recap from last week that Senior got more than 50% for the first time in the podcast history.
Ever.
Well, actually, that might be a bit of a stretch. I don't know if it is, but it sounded good.
It might well be right.
Well, don't be far off it, but...
No. Yeah, I'll not be far off it. So, Junior.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
I've went and done the same as you, right? I've picked a Stars player. Now, if the stats are not right, I'm blaming elite prospects.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
but regular season games only. Okay. And the player I've given you is a podcast pal.
It's a podcast pal.
It's a podcast pal. And that pal, right, is one of the toughest fuckers that's ever played for us.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's none other than Kyle Haas.
Oh, okay. Not where I thought you were going, but okay.
Yes.
So regular season games for Kyle Haas with the Stars. Okay.
Yes. So Kyle Haas played 48 games.
Mm-hmm.
Think back. A good few years now, Junior. Okay. And brother of a podcast pal, Robert Dowd's brother Gary. Did Gary Dowd play more games for the Dundee Stars than Kyle Haas? Kyle played 48 games.
No, Gary Dowd played less.
Correct. Gary only played 44 games, which I was really surprised.
Wow. Okay. I thought it was I thought it was maybe only about 30 odd games, but
44 games Gary played.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Kyle Haas, podcast pal, scored 3 goals. Scored 3 goals.
Yeah.
Another big D man, Craig Gans.
Oh, big Gansy.
More or less than 3 goals.
Gansy didn't score much, but I'm trying to think. That's a tough one. By the way, he's still due to come on the show. He did say he'd come on, but he's on some fucking Calgary time trying to get him on. Fucking hell, it's about fucking 8-9 hours fucking behind with. It's difficult to try and get Gansy on.
Only time will do it'll be the only time we'll do a podcast on early shift.
I'm sitting there at 4 o'clock in the morning before you start.
Sitting there at 4
3
o'clock. 3
goals,
goals,
Kyle Haas.
Kyle Haas.
I'm going to say
goals. Craig Gans.
I'm going to say Craig Gans scored less.
Correct, Junior.
That is correct.
He only scored 2 goals.
Oof, fucking hell.
Yeah.
These are tight ends, senior.
Right, I tell you, it's good. I had great fun thinking this, working this out. Right.
You didn't really hate to work much. It's all elite prospects for you.
Yeah, but I was trying to get the right players, though. Get them to mark it. So
it is interesting when you do it. Right.
Podcast pal, Kyle Haas. 5 assists. Podcast pal, Callie Robertson. More or less than 5 assists?
I want to say less, but I've just got a sneaky feeling that you're throwing us off by going lower, lower, lower. So, for that reason, I'm going to go lower.
Correct.
Oh!
So, you've got no rhyme or reason. You're just going, he went less.
No, the first thing with Gary Dowd I thought was less. Gansy was a toss up between that. That one I thought you were taking the piss, so I thought I'm going to go lower again then.
So Callie only had 2 assists.
Wow, God, I thought
Poor
you had
Callie.
more too. Poor Callie.
Poor Callie. Yeah. Right. Podcast pal, Kyle Haas. Plus or minus. You ready?
Oh,
now,
fuck.
Plus or minus. Kyle was plus 13.
Okay.
According to Elite Prospects. Okay.
Yep.
Matt Marquardt.
Oh. So Kyle was plus 13.
Yes. Was Matt Marquardt more or less than plus 13?
I'm going to go less again.
You were right, Junior. Less.
Oh, really?
And a lot less.
Minus?
29.
Ooh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But again, we conceded a lot of goals with Marquez' season.
So, 4 out of 4.
Oh, I know.
Will you get
God, the pressure's on here.
100%? Will you get 100%? You ready? Kyle Haas, pal of the podcast. Penalties in minutes.
Yeah, my God, this is the one I've been waiting for.
208.
Oh,
208.
In
All right.
48 games.
Yeah.
208.
Everybody's favourite Stars player. Scott Young.
Oh,
More or less.
gotta be. Scott Young, higher.
Correct.
That is correct.
Had to
But
been
not-
higher.
But not that many, considering Scott played a lot more games.
I was waiting to say, what's his?
247.
Really?
Yeah. 247.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought he'd been a lot higher.
39 penalty minutes more. That's it. And he
'Cause you
played a
got a
lot. He had a full season, he had a part season, and then another part season again.
I honestly thought you would have had a lot higher because Ogie got kicked out a lot.
Yeah.
So did
Yeah.
Kyle, but Ogie had a lot more games where he got kicked
Yeah.
out a lot.
Yeah.
God,
So, well done, Junior.
Wow.
5 out of
Fucking
5.
hell. 5 out of 5.
So-
What a start.
What is that? 5, what is that? 5-3 or something?
5-3. 5-3. And a solid start from both. Very solid start for Senior. A great start
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
However, Senior, last night, I forgot to give the voucher out. But I
Yeah,
did
you
go and
did.
speak to speak to Leah, and she said that a young lass wants to come on the show against you for a special Senior versus the fans. As long as it's bracketed within the last 8 years, 8 seasons. Because seemingly she gets them all right. So,
Well,
Junior,
you know what, Junior?
we're going to bring it back at some point. Maybe towards the end of the season. We're bringing back
know what,
Senior
Junior?
versus the fans.
I'm glad, right, that our daughter's going to do that. Unlike Mama Betty and all these people that give it a big fucking chat at the games,
Yeah,
right? Oh, I'm not coming on the podcast.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So at least our daughter will come on, and at least she's going to back it up.
Yeah.
But if you're listening, pal, bring it.
She's only about 12.
Oh, I might get bit again. The last
Bring it.
8 years, and she's got stats.
Bring it. Right. Anyway, final part of the show. Slimming World with Stella sponsored on this day. Senior, on this day, the 6th of October, born in 1983, Timo Kulovainen. Mind him?
Yeah.
Brought,
Vaguely.
I'm sure it was Telford.
Forward?
Yeah, I'm sure it was
Or
Telford that we brought him in for just to plant him out. He scored goals quite well. He'd only done south, but he came up here and didn't really do much. Towards the end of the season, we signed him because I think we had a number of injuries. On this day, we had a leaver in 2014. This player left officially for the Indy Fuel to go away to an NHL camp with the Chicago Blackhawks. On this day, Paul Swindlehurst left the club and then came back that season on the 14th of November. So he was away for a month, came back and realised, what? The Dundee Stars are better than Chicago, so we didn't want to be there. So welcome back at that time, Paul.
Still got his jersey up his there.
Yeah. 2018, we had an away league loss at the Guildford Flames by 6 goals to 5. Goals by Senior, Mike Sullivan, Lucas Lundvald, Brian Hart, and 2 goals by Fabrizio Ricci when we liked them. On this day, 2019, we had an away Challenge Cup win at the Fife Flyers by 4 goals to 3. Matt Marquis scored in that game. It was a power play goal, so he never got his plus minus. Kevin Dufour, and also the game winner by Dryden Dow.
Kevin Dufour, what a player he was.
And indeed he was. I don't know if he's still playing or not.
I don't know.
I
Didn't give anything away, just in case we might use him in our quiz.
We might use him in our quiz. Okay. Senior, I'm delaying here, if you can tell. I did half a job on this last game. And on this day in 2024, we had a home league loss versus the Sheffield Steelers. Sheffield won that game by 6 goals to 2. Goals by Jake Elmer and Brendan Harms with that one. I literally forgot to write the score, and I just wrote the goal scorers and that we lost to Sheffield. I think I got excited when I saw 6-2. Ryan and Lee. I got a wee bit excited and forgot to write the score down. Junior, that's us for another week.
Good, Junior. That's it. Don't care what to do with the rest of the week now. Monday podcasts are funny.
I know. I've got a long week ahead of me now. But again, like and subscribe. We're on Facebook and Twitter at ABF Section C. YouTube channel as well. Make sure you subscribe to that. The link, QR code is above, and the link for Buy Me a Coffee is obviously on the socials as well. You get yourself a wee shout out whenever you donate towards it as well. And we are very much appreciative of everyone that has donated so far and will again in the future. Congratulations again to our competition winners. We'll get that sorted. Mary for your voucher, and Jen for the mug. And Senior, no home game this weekend. There's no Rockets home game this weekend.
Yeah.
So we'll speak to everyone.
Junior, looks like we're going to Hobbycraft again.
Oh, fucking, you can go with your fucking pal McNichol then. On that note, thanks for listening, folks. We will speak to you and see you again on next week's show before we finally have a home game again. Have a good week, folks.